All right, you're thinking about learning how to shoot event photography? Well, today we're going to be talking all about event photography and why I love it. So if you want to know that, stay tuned. All right, well, welcome to the channel. I am Rachel Capel. I'm a San Francisco Bay Area event photographer for 18 plus years now. Absolutely love event photography, and I'm going to talk to you and tell you all the reasons why I love it. So hopefully you are here to learn about event photography and you're curious how to make money in it. I can tell you it's awesome. So you definitely want to think about moving into event photography if you're currently a photographer or thinking about becoming one. So let's get into the reasons why I love it. Okay, so the first reason why I absolutely love event photography is because it just is my vibe and it fits with my personality. So we all have ways that we are, and not everyone is going to be right for event photography, okay? But if you're a photographer, you probably are pretty outgoing and a somewhat people person, unless you're doing nature photography or like pet photography or something. But if you are considering events, like I love it just because my personality is really fun. I like parties. I like to be engaged with people, and it's kind of like my vibe, right? So maybe you like portraits better than events, but I'm going to talk about reasons why I love it. So the first reason is that it's like my vibe and it totally fits with my personality. So you kind of have to know you as a photographer. And if you are somewhat of an introvert, might not be for you because you do have to talk to people in event photography. Might be better off doing like landscape photography if you're an introvert. But events are to me, they're so fun. So fun. Okay, so the second reason I absolutely love events, and as a new photographer, you might not know this because you haven't experienced how it is to make money with photography. So oftentimes people will do portraits. There's a couple different styles of photography that you can do, and I definitely still do portraits. I don't do them as my primary source of income, which some photographers do. And I think that there's definitely a way to do them, to make the money that I would make in event photography. So the second reason is it's just easier money than, in my opinion, it's easier money than portraits, okay? And the other styles of photography. Maybe not brand photography. I haven't really dived into that yet, but portraits, you have to kind of shoot a lot of volume, or you shoot less volume, which is what I would suggest, and then you sell the prints, like wall art, albums, anything like that, products. You'd have to sell the products. So you would get the client in the door and you would charge them a session fee, and then you'd have to, in order to make a lot of money, I would multiple thousands, for an event. With portraits, you have to sell, okay? So I tried that, and my personality did not do well with that because I don't like selling. Even though, I shouldn't say that because I'm in sales, obviously, with being a photographer in my own business for 18 years. I'm definitely in sales, but I don't like that type of selling. It required to me a lot of management, a lot of just management of prints, management of time, management of appointments, management of going to people's houses. That's not my jam. I don't like managing people or times or scheduling. I just don't like that. So for me, events are awesome because I can make multiple thousands of dollars by blocking out a Saturday, shooting for 8 hours, and basically going to an event where the event planner has this amazing, beautiful, gorgeous party set up, usually anywhere from 50, I'd say minimum 30 to $100,000 party, where it's my job to capture it and photograph it and hang out with the people and eat the hors d'oeuvres that are being passed around by the number one caterers in town, and drink mocktails. Never drink alcohol when you're working. People, don't do it. And have so much fun with these vendors and these DJs that are spinning awesome music and acrobats in the air. And it's just, to me, for my personality, I just think it's the cat's meow. I get paid multiple thousands of dollars to basically go shoot a party for 8 hours. I don't have to sit the client back down and go over the wall art on their walls. To me, I tried it because I tried everything, which I think, think about it for you, something to try for yourself, but just know you have to kind of feel out your personality. selling wall art and portraits is not my personality. Sure, like getting downloads, digital downloads and prints and stuff like that, if they want them after, 100% happy to do it. But as a full-time thing, no. I'd much rather shoot 2 events a month, make multiple $1,000s, easy 6 figures, sprinkle in some portraits here and there, throw in some corporate clients too, so I'm making 10 grand a month. Like, so easy. Give them the Pixie Set gallery. Yes, we can sell some more prints on the side, right? But that's not the primary way that I make my money. I don't have to sell prints. The primary way of me making my money is going out and shooting an event for 8 hours on a Saturday. Yes, it kind of sucks sometimes, especially with kids. If you have kids, you might miss some things, right? But like, at the end of the day, do I need to see my kids every single soccer game? Like, no, I don't. If I can go to 3 out of 4, sweet. I'm not missing every single game, but it's like I'm having a great time and I'm making a lot of money doing what I love. And I'm showing my kid that I actually do what I love and I love what I do and I make money at doing what I love, which I think is way more important than a freaking soccer game. Like, sure, we got the trials, whatever. He's going to get Olympic gold. We might work around that, but that's why I love event photography. It's easier money than portraits and it's so much more fun. So the third reason why I love photographing events is because it's easy referrals and, like, in my opinion, kind of easy money. If I keep shooting, I will 100% get more and more and more events. So how does this happen? First off, go down in the description box. I have a ton of freebies and you can literally click and learn from all these different freebies that I have. But basically, I go over everything in my course. So what I'm going to teach you right now is in the course, but in more depth. Okay. So how do I get these referrals? How do I get more and more events if I just keep shooting, right? It is like the best. It's such easy referrals. If you do it right, like if you have to really enjoy it, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to get the referrals. It's just, they're going to feel it. The clients are going to feel it. Okay. So it's so easy, the referrals. Oh my God, it's like awesome. Okay. So I shoot primarily bar and bat mitzvahs and corporate. So with the corporate, I've had clients like Raymond James, John Muir, Medi Analytics, were like kind of my top ones that I did. Pharmacyclics. I've done so many, but they're kind of like my primary corporate clients that I've shot for like years and years and years for. So how it's easy with them is that I literally do a fantastic job. My pictures are not the best pictures in the world. I have friends that are 10 times better than me with lighting and technical and this and that, but I provide an excellent client experience because I love shooting and I love shooting events. So because I do that and I provide them great images that they can use for marketing, they always call me every year. They always call me. And I teach you all of these tips and tricks in my course. So download some of the freebies and you can learn as much as you want from them. You might not get all of it, but I'm giving you a lot in this video. So enjoy and you're welcome. But corporate, you have to get in with them first, the event planners, and they will start referring you if you give them a great client experience. Everybody, the corporate client and the event planner, because if you make the planner look good to the client, which you always have to do, which I teach you, I'll teach you throughout these videos and I'll teach you in my course, you gotta freaking make people look good. And when you do that, it's always gonna keep coming to you. And you're gonna make, I really think that I've made like multiple 6 figures with just like the corporate clients I've talked about. It's crazy over the years. And it's so fun. So the second type of event I used to do weddings a lot, okay? I don't do them anymore because they're just a lot. They're hard, it's stressful, it's not my vibe. Bar and bat mitzvahs and corporate are my vibe, okay? So with the bar and bat mitzvahs, oh my gosh, and I'm gonna do more videos on this. They have to be, they're not for everyone. So for me, they're definitely for me because I love them. They're so fun. I love the whole dynamic of the spiritual side of it, the teaching side, the mentoring side, the growing of the child side. Like I just love all aspects of it and my clients see it, okay? And I know how to take the pictures and I provide them with a great client experience. And because of this, they continue to refer me. Like I literally got 4 emails, I think this week from one client who is amazing. I love her. I love her. I love her. I would photograph her kids for free I mean, I love her. She's great. Our family's great. Everyone's great. And I just gave them a great client experience. I mean, my pictures were not perfect, but there were a lot that were fantastic. But it's like, I don't shoot 200 perfect pictures. I just don't. It's not possible. But what I do is I give them a great client experience, and I enjoy the time at the party, and I talk to people, and I have fun. And it's like, I'm basically invited to like a $60,000 party I would never throw myself, because I just don't have $60,000 to spend on a party. 20 maybe, but not 60. And so literally they refer me to all of their friends. And then what happens is they have one kid, I photograph their kid, I do a great job, and then I got number 2 and number 3 on the way. I mean, I've literally photographed like generations, like first, second, third, maybe not 4. I don't think I've gone to 4 kids yet, but like I will photograph their kid in like 2 years. Every 2 years I have referrals. And then on top of it, they're all in the same class. So then the moms all talk. Who'd you use? Who'd you use? Who'd you use? Who'd you use? We all work the circuit. And because we do a great job, we love it. We provide excellent client service and experience. What happens? I get emails every single month. Are you free on this date? Are you free on this date? Are you free on this date? And I'm like, yes, unless I'm not. In the case I wasn't the other day, I got an inquiry the other day and I wasn't. But what I did, here's a pro tip. And again, this stuff is in my course down below. So if you want to learn more, check out the freebies. You don't have to buy anything. Just check them out. See if it's for you. Okay. You'll learn something. I promise. So what I did is, because I got kind of freaked out, I'm like, did I book this client? Oh my God. I didn't know. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call the planner. Why not? People don't call each other anymore. So I picked up the phone, called the planner, got to talking, building rapport, talking, hanging out. We're having a good time on the phone. We're chit-chatting. We talk about the client event, maybe like 1% of the conversation, but I'm building rapport. I'm letting that event planner know, oh my gosh, I just want to make sure that I didn't double book this. Like, I don't have a contract. Like, what's going on? And I told her, hey, I can't shoot it, but I'm going to give you X, Y, and Z photographer because I want to make you look good. I'll respond to the email. I'll let everybody know, hey, I can't do it, but I've got a backup plan for you. And if this doesn't work, that doesn't work, we're going to get you taken care of, because that's what we do. And we have these strategic partnerships with planners. And what happens is the client's going to keep referring you, and then the planner's going to keep referring you. And then you start, don't get me on the DJ, because the DJ is a whole nother, strategic alliance that can refer you. And it's like, oh my God, it's so easy and fun. Okay. And then you just keep shooting and it will keep coming. And I'm like, that's how you make 6 figures in event photography. And that's why I love event photography. It's literally amazing. And it's not that hard to crack into. And once you get a couple under your belt, you'll just see it. If you do everything I tell you, you'll see it. You'll see it coming easy and over and over and over again. And it's just the best. And you're going to $50,000 parties that you would never had gone to before. Yes, you're working them, but it's not that hard. Please, it's not that hard. It's actually really fun. And I've had people come up to me and be like, you really love your job, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I? I mean, look at this party I'm at, taking pictures. I'm getting paid to take pictures. It's awesome. So that's why I love event photography. All right, are you convinced to be an event photographer yet? I hope so. Check out the videos popping up and download the freebies down below to get some tips and tricks on how to build your business. I'm here to help, so let me know if you have cues. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, guys.